Okay, today we're going to make some sausage rolls. Really simple to do, but really important that you follow the procedure. So first thing we're going to do is weigh out our ingredients, which is going to be basically flour, water and butter. So the ingredients we're going to use for these sausage rolls, we've got 350 grams of plain flour. Just put it into a bowl. We have 175 grams of butter. Now this needs to be as cold as you can get it. Chop it into little squares like that because it's going to be the part that really makes this pastry taste nice. And we need around about 3 to 4 tablespoons of water. Now this is ice water, so I put it straight out of the freezer into the bowl. The colder again this water is, the better the pastry is going to turn out. So let's crack on and see what we can get to. We're going to put a little hole in the middle of the butter there. I'm going to put the butter in the flour, all of it in one go like that. Then what we're going to do is, using our hands, we're going to crunch this all together like this till everything is mixed, and then we're going to add some of the water into the pastry that they're making. It can be a bit of a dirty job, as you can see. But let's now add a little bit of the water into here. Try not to get the ice cubes in, just to make this nice now and workable. Just keep it going until we can put it out onto the surface and really get that flour into the mix. A little bit more water in there. The water is not science, it's just till it feels right, and you'll know what it feels like when when all of the flour and everything has come together in the bowl. That's getting probably a little bit stodgy, but we'll probably now tip it out onto the bowl. As you can see, it's forming quite a nice texture now, just folding it all in, getting all of that flour into the dough like this. It's now starting to harden, not quite quickly. Bring it all together. Like that. It's coming nicely now. Pick up some of the excess with the off my hands. Okay, that's quite nice now, quite nice and ready for rolling. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place that there, get my hands cleaned, put some flour on the table and roll that out. Just keep rolling this, and you can see the butter in this mix already now coming through. It's not broken down, it's little lumps of the butter, and what we do is get it to about 13 inches there. And what we're going to do is then take the bottom third of this, just fold it over like that, and then the top third, and do the same. I'm going to turn it round and roll once more. So this is just going to basically build layers into the pastry to make it nice and fluffy when we come to add the sausage. Let's just put a bit more flour on here to stop it sticking, and just keep doing this for probably 3 to 4 folds. Important to keep the pastry and the roller floured so it doesn't stick. But yes, 3 or 4 folds, and we'll come back and see what it looks like. Okay, folding that now about 4 or 5 times. It's now ready to go into the freezer for 5 minutes while we prepare the sausage meat. Now when it comes to sausage meat, you can have your own choice. Everybody likes different types of sausage. Me, I have chosen Lincolnshire sausage, and this is purchased from our local butchers. You can make it yourself. You can use belly or shoulder pork through the grinder. Add in salt, pepper, sage, or whatever takes your fancy to make that sausage nice. But say this is one we bought from the local butchers, which is Lincolnshire sausage. So I'm going to take it out of the package, put it in here. Then we're going to prepare it for our sausage rolls. Is out of the freezer, nice and cold. What I'm now doing is going to roll this out now, ready for the sausage mix. Roll this out to about 15 centimeters by about 80, so we've got a nice long strip to make our sausages. Next is we've got our pastry rolled out. Going to get my sausage mix now. I'm going to lay it just inside this near edge, nice and thick. I'm going to break it into two and see what we can do, but basically just roll it into some sort of shape, the thickness of the sausage that you want, and basically just lie it in the pastry like so, trying to make sure there's no gaps. Just gently ease it all the way down the pastry to the desired length. Okay, so there it is, ready to be rolled. What I've done is I've mixed an egg up in a bowl with a slight little piece of milk. So I'm just going to go down this edge here so that when we roll the pastry over the sausage, we can seal it into place. So let's do that right now. Just straight down this edge, bit of milk, bit of egg yolk and egg mixed up. Not too soggy. There you go. We'll use that in a moment, and then we carefully select this and just roll it over the sausage meat really tight if we can. Get it really tight in here, just down this edge, like so. Pushing just the edge of your fingers in to make that seal perfect. And then what we're going to do is just going to cut down this edge with a knife just to make the edge nice and level. Careful not to get too close to the sausage edge. There we go, that can be discarded. And we're ready to cut now the sausages into the desired length. Probably going to get about 10 out of here. Again, all we need to do is get our knife, make sure it's nice and sharp. What I tend to do is sort of go and put the first cut in the middle there, and then cut to the desired length of the sausage that you want, and repeat the other side. And there you go. What I'm going to do is again get our wash and just wash the top of each sausage roll, and they are now ready to go into the oven at about 190, 200 degrees for about 30-35 minutes so they're nice and golden brown. And come back in about half an hour, we'll show you the finished results. Okay, ready to go in the oven. So there they are, ready for eating. Just put them on a wire tray, let them cool down. As soon as they cool down, they're ready to go. Fantastic. Hope to see you soon.